Hello and welcome back to East 9. We're doing a bunch of side quests today, so if you're not into that, then probably want to skip this one, but we have 4 side quests to do. I need to go to this map. Yeah, 4 side quests to do. One of them's definitely going to involve going to the prison to help a prisoner, so we'll be seeing the other Adol. We still don't have the ability to get these chests, but other than that, we've 100%ed pretty much everywhere. Actually, we've 100%ed everywhere except for the new spots. So I figured out in here, just in case you're playing along and didn't find it, there was a little high ledge over here that had a chest I didn't know about from that Groaning Grotto. I just kept flying at it, and then I decided to look up, and yeah, there's totally a ledge there. So if you're not at 100%, that's why. Took a while to find it. I also went around, double-checked the shops, see if they had anything unique, and got stylish glasses as a present. Oh, and I got this. I don't know if I've turned that in yet. And we have a new recipe, so. Where is Tito? Oh, he's probably out there. I'm gonna talk to them first. Here goes nothing. Fettered by my standing as a lowly commoner, the powers that be will not tolerate our love. But I will defy fate itself so that I may court a maiden as fair and noble as you. What are you doing? Anamona, will you marry me? I apologize, but I cannot do that. For I do not wish to relinquish my nobility, nor share my wealth with you. What? Anamona, you're supposed to say yes, and then we run off and elope. You guys reading a play? Oh, hey, Adol. Anamona and I were pretending to be in a beautiful, forbidden, peasant, noble romance. I was a suitor, and Anamona was a fair lady. Playing pretend with Anamona is the funnest thing I've ever had. Funniest? Adol's purpose is to entertain children. So long as Arche is having fun, I will consider my objective fulfilled. Adol! Okay. Well, I don't need anything from you right now. And I got an entry for her, so that's good. How you doing? Look how beautiful the flowers have grown. They were planted when we first moved in, so I think of them as dandelion staff too. Oh, that reminds me. Les Petites Fleuristes carries flowers from all over the world now. I got them after making a deal with a merchant in the main square. I'm making progress little by little. No journal entry for that? Thanks to you, Adol, I finally have. Hey! Remember the primordials, Adol? Take you back to the Isle of Seiren, does it? Though my knowledge of the primordials is pretty much limited to what you told me. You fought plenty. Apparently Laxia's research on them has gotten her pretty well known over Garmin. With any luck, the Romans will leave her be. Anyway, you're about to partake in a ghost hunt at the cultural heritage site, aren't you? Ghost or not, knock 'em dead, Adol. Sure. All right. Let's I also maxed these out. I'm only missing the musketeer right now. Do it. I wonder if we'll get more. Good work out there. It does feel very optional, though. It's very strange. Nose is itchy. I am exhausted. I was kind enough to offer my help once, and now Shantae and Dogi keep asking me to do more. I have not had a break since this morning. I do not even work here. This is abuse. You've been working very hard, Iris. And everyone at the Dandelion has been better for it. On behalf of them, thank you, Iris. I do not want your thanks. I have better things to do than converse with you killjoys. By the way, Adol, did you have a chance to look at that letter? I spoke with Dogi about this, but he was busy. I would like to discuss it with you once you have time to spare.
Have a moment?
First, why must I help at the bar? Killing Lindheim is the only thing I care about.
Have a moment?
I didn't know if she had that. What is it called? Coffee beans. Or no, it's a guy, isn't it? Show map.
Have a look.
We good?
It doesn't seem.
It's fine. Ask about quest. Adol, you have seen the letter, I presume. It was written by an inmate in the prison. Wait, did I see the letter? Any idea who the inmate is? It's probably on the board. I forgot to read the text on the board. I suspect that those who know only know because they were permitted to know. I believe the inmate's identification number was 906. You too must have heard the rumors circulating in the city, Adol. My nose is so itchy. The request is to deliver a cigar of the highest quality to Glia. In normal circumstances, such a request would be rejected. Didn't we get a cigar for that one guy? But it's evident that our mysterious requester has ties with the Dandelion and the Monstrums. Regardless, we must enter the prison and assess the situation. I know you're busy, so I understand if you're unable to participate in the mission. I can help. Thank you, Adol. While many of the prisoners we've rescued were innocent, I cannot say the same for this one. As usual, let us first gather the others and decide whether we rescue them now or later. Let us call them here at once. Oh man, never thought we'd get a request from someone in the prison. They're brave, I'll give them that. It's addressed directly to the Monstrums. Yes, there is only one woman in Balduq who could do such a thing. Margot Reyes, the leader of the Bells of Freedom, the Glian resistance organization. She's the one who was imprisoned by the Roman army after a revolt 3 years ago. There were casualties, but there would have been more if it wasn't for the new Governor General. That's exactly right. The last one was a tyrannical dictator from Rome. Cardinal Lindheim, the current Governor General, was a breath of fresh air. Don't tell her. And there are many who owe Margot their lives, even though the rebellion has subsided. Yeah, Glia's got a complicated history. All Romans are the same. Nothing to lose our tempers over. We're not sure why yet, but it's clear that she wishes to meet with the Monstrums. We've still yet to determine whether her freedom is justified. It's your call, Adol. What? Why does he get to decide? Well, it is a rather precipitate. I've never heard it put that way. Never. Huh. Is that normal? But I have faith in Adol's judgment of character. He's met many people, made many friends, and just as many enemies. Speak with her first. If you decide then that she shouldn't be released, then so be it. So, would you do this, Adol? Difficult decisions are what I do best. I wouldn't have it any other way. Next to him, all of us freaks may as well be model citizens. According to the request, she is located on the 4th floor of the North Wing, the special sector. As politicians and nobles reside there, we should expect to find security of equal magnitude. We're going to the special sector? Sorry, but I'm a doctor, not an escape artist. I can only get you as far as the prison clinic. And our old passages are probably crawling with guards now. But if they can get us in, so can we. Let's ask the black market dealer. Yes, we've come to depend on him quite a bit as of late. That just leaves the high-quality cigar that she asked for. I think there is a shop on the main square that sold expensive cigars. Wow, you sure know a lot about smoking. No. I just know because all of the shops I've been going to since working here. You can do it, right, Adol? The rest of us will remain here and devise an infiltration plan. As usual, we're counting on you, Monstrums. Sure. Let's go. Tobacco to go. I think that's everyone I needed to talk to down here.
Adol.
For you.
Well, hello there, Adol.
Okay, you don't have to talk like that.
Here you go.
She always talks so seductively for some reason.
Use responsibly.
How many empty bottles do I have? Well, I need healing.
That one's special.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, take care out there.
And we have to turn in the recipe. I still have to find... Is it Credo? Credo, how do you plan on handling your nightly duties from here on? What, that? I just make up some random excuse when they call for me. Can't really waltz back in now that I know my identity's been compromised. Though from what I could tell, Shadowlard's probably the only one who knows. Master Shadowlard, what could he be planning? Especially with that primordial you discovered in the prison. Beats me, but any numbskull could tell you it's nothing good. Me, I'm just hoping it makes for a good show. You never change. Aha, you want the stylish glasses.
What?
What are these for? If you were looking to creep me out, mission accomplished. And what's with the glasses? I've got eyes like a hawk, remember? Plus, they just get in the way when I fight. Haven't got any use for them. Just take them. Where do you get off telling me what to do? Fine, hand them over. Don't blame me if I trash them later. It's making me dizzy. What? Their prescription? That's pointless. Why would I give it to someone who's not... Yeah, maybe, yeah, not actually.
Bastard.
You making fun of me? When did you get these anyways? Lucian once told me glasses might help dull the daggers in my eyes. Okay. Said something like, your death glares are scaring the citizens, as if I care. The hieroglyph knights think that glasses are a sign of intellect and prestige. That's why the saints got glasses on in some of her paintings. I learned something new today. You'd have learned it too if you went to Sunday school. Well, Lisa was the one who taught me this. Okay, I'll take these, but don't ask for them back. Might fetch a decent selling price. They're a gift. You do whatever you want. Now I can put those on. It's gotten to where I don't understand the thing at all. Master Shadowlard, what in the world are you thinking? Okay, Kratos already got a journal update. Ah, new recipe. I shall add this to my exclusive cottage du jour thing.
Anything catch
Cook.
your eye?
Cheese gratin? I found this recipe in near the Colosseum, apparently.
Leaving? I'll go get 'em out there, darling.
Okay, I did want to read this because we haven't actually read this. It's that time of year again. That's right, the annual Strongman event, hosted exclusively at the Balduq Colosseum. Unfortunately, one of our participants had to withdraw due to a sudden onset of illness. That's why I'm looking to recruit one lucky new challenger to take up the gauntlet. If you're first, thought is, I'm your strongman. Head right down to the Colosseum reception desk at the entertainment district to enter. Okay, no use of weaponry is prohibited. Okay, got it. A wandering bard named Tetra am I. A poem about a hero I wish to make. This hero's grand tales, through myths we rely, but gathering them bears no lucky break. I thus make a plea for someone to take. For someone who knows these matters quite well, under the bridge is where I do now dwell. Betwixt Central District and the main square, studying up this elusive intel. Find me more and I shall... Oh, right. Find me in more of this quest I shall share. What? It's called Legend of Heroes. I'm assuming some sort of Trails reference here. The following solicitation was posted in private. Okay, this is a letter. I've been longing for a taste of home after all this time. Could you please deliver a premium Glean cigar to me? A taste of home, so. From here. And that last one doesn't matter. I ordered some food and this little girl dressed in all black brought it out to me. Between her, the barkeep, and that masked maid, this place has got quirks to spare. But you know, that's just what I like about it. Good. Hey, Adol. Hope things are going well out there. If you don't mind, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Mr. Burling. He's the head of the Craft Guild over at Artisan Lane. How goes it? I've just come to visit Tito here. I know I put you through more than what you can forgive me for, but hear me out. About what happened to Gusco. The craftsman only slandered him out of jealousy for his unorthodox methods. Not a day goes by where I don't regret letting it drive you and Archie out of Artisan Lane. I've since learned better. If you've got time to be envious of another's skills, then spend it sharpening your own. I've taken this to heart, and I'm gonna make sure the other craftsmen know it too. I know this doesn't make up for what I did, but please, let me say one thing, Tito. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you and your family. You have nothing to be sorry about, Mr. Burling. Archie and I know full well how hard you've been working for us. Nobody likes having bad rumors about him, but it's not going to bring me down anymore. My focus should be on my work, not some stupid gossip. Dad would have told us the same thing. Tito. Gusco, right? No, I'm kidding. Gusco raised quite a fine son. Your old man would be proud. And what of your life here? The manager of this bar has been treating you well, I trust. Yeah, very well, in fact. They're looking after Archie, and they're letting me use their workshop, too. Good. Wait, a workshop? You have a second workshop? Oh, thanks to the Dandelion, Archie and I are getting along just fine. You don't have to worry about us. We're gonna be okay here for a while. If you say so. I'm just glad you're safe and you're having fun. I'm gonna have to give that manager of yours a proper thanks. Tito recounted everything that's been happening to him. Afterward, he returned to his workshop with a smile stretched cheek to cheek. Sure. We need to go talk to him still, but... The war 8 years ago claimed the lives of a great number of Gleans. My best friend was one of them. Not a day goes by where I don't miss her. She's resting in peace at the cemetery, just outside of town. Maybe I'll go visit. Me too, since the cemetery is clearly going to be unlocked. Oh, that's right. The Victory Day Festival is coming up, isn't it? Glea's been celebrating it every year for around half a millennium now. Can't wait to see how Balduq plans to pull out all the stops this time around. Okay. The professor is so reckless. If the ghosts at the heritage site is actually one of the Lemires, he could get hurt. I have to remind him not to go there alone.
Call for me whenever you like.
A ghost at the cultural heritage site. I have many questions I'd like to ask it. Or perhaps I could let it possess me to write its autobiography. Yes. And from it, I might be able to derive the method I've been searching for. Even so, I didn't deserve to be admonished the way I was.
All right.
I don't think we're... Okay. It's Renegade, obviously. It's gotta be. Or something like that. Syl and Iris have been a huge help at the bar. Thanks to them, I'm finally getting some breathing room between my shifts at the Dandelion. I'm lucky everyone's so patient and supportive, especially with how worrisome I've been. I'll make sure to repay the favor by helping you out, Adol. I know there was a time I was just an empty seat, but that's all gonna change. Good. Good, and I think I've talked to everyone now, so we'll just go down and check on Tito. And move on to all the side quests. I don't need to talk to random people in the world. There are a few I'd want to, but I don't know. Oh, that's a sacramental rubric you got right there, isn't it? I can make it whenever you'd like, as long as you have the materials. Just give me a holler. New sacramentals. Oh, come on.
I'm ready and raring to go.
Half extra skill cost? Preserves boost after using an extra skill? Wait, what? Oh, I see. So instead of using my whole boost, just finishing off the gauge, it'll only use half of it.
Let me know if you need to come back anytime.
I wouldn't mind that. 4 Crimson Spar. We have too many. Too many. I am broke though.
I'm ready and raring to go. Let me know if you need anything else.
I can't afford it.
Say the word and I'll make it.
I upgraded everyone's gear and stuff, so I'm gonna have to sell quick. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. I sold a bunch of random stuff, like blade
What do you
rings.
think? I'm
I
pretty
had,
proud
like,
of this one. Oh, all done. Come
6
back
blade
anytime.
rings and like a bunch of different things. Like I had far too many of everything. Well, this seems to be. I can't even do it until we go in yet. So, God damn it, my throat. I can't do that till we go in there. So I may unlock that area in the next one, just to get that side quest, but I won't be looking around. Maybe. I'm not positive. Oh, she's underneath.
I'm at a
Looking at
loss.
graffiti. Ahem, me. Oh, Holy Swordsman of great dignity. Wherefore dost thy spirit not whisper to me? A heck of a place to be singing, don't you think? And who might you all be? Have you perhaps come to deliver me in my hour of need? Oh, you must be Tetra, right? The wandering bard? You were looking for someone to help gather materials for your poems. One of them. Yep, that's me. Tetra, the wandering... Well, I guess you just said it. I didn't really expect this many people to show up, though. Then, prithee, could I ask you for your swiftest aid, good sirs and madams? Aye, we'll help you out. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, thank ye muchly. I'll just get right to the point. You guys already know about the ancient heroes. From the 100 Years' War. Yeah, of course. Saint Rosvita in particular comes to mind. She liberated Balduq from Britain occupation despite hailing from a farming family. Though she didn't do it all alone, of course. Right, she fought with her ideals as her guide, and the Liberation Army by her side. One theory holds that there were a special few warriors she was closest to. My nose. But unlike her, neither the end of their days nor even their names ended up passed down, drowned out in the shadows of her glory, or deliberately erased from the history itself. It's typical Balduqian gossip bait. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me you plan on lifting that junk from for one of your songs. That's exactly what I plan to do. It's the whole reason I came to Balduq. A bard's best bet for drawing in listeners is a chanson de geste, a song of heroic deeds. But like you heard earlier, I don't have any actual material to write one about. I'd been stumped for a while when lo and behold, I came across this. What, some dirty-ass graffiti? You can barely even read it. Well, yeah, but from what I've been able to make out, with the coming of the God-sent saint, nears the end of this interminable war, none who can know who will prevail. Thus do we carve our marks in this land, whilst yet we can. For some reason, I have trouble reading like this. I don't know if it's the font or what, but on top of that, I also have trouble reading like poetry style formation of sentences. I don't know. So it's like a double whammy for me. May every step we take beside her and her companions ever linger upon this soil. The Holy Swordsman. Wow, look at you. You've got it down to the details in one go. I spent all this time deciphering it, and even then I could only read bits and pieces. My eyes are more perceptive than most. That said, who exactly is this Holy Swordsman? He's one of the heroes of legend we mentioned earlier. A warrior baptized under the Norse faith and who protected the saint with his holy sword. Then that part about carving their marks means this graffiti must be... Exactly, he must have written this himself back during the 100 Years' War. From what I hear, several pieces of graffiti just like this still remain in the city, and the longer this conversation goes, the more my nose is itching. If we decipher them all, we might be able to uncover more about the Holy Swordsman. That's why I need someone with some city know-how to help me find it. Them. Okay, we have to figure this out. Adol's excited. Is it me or did Adol's eyes just actually sparkle just now? This is the only a vague idea, but I've heard these graffiti can be found in 3 areas. I've already found them. Yep, agricultural, artisan lane, and hieroglyph. Though I'm willing to bet they're all just as faded and hard to read as this one. I'll be sifting through some books and such for research. Can I leave the looking to you? Great, I pray thine efforts bear a fruit most inspiring. Sure. Should be able to find them with a gift, right? My nose is so itchy. Yes, they are most likely on old buildings or walls that we've already read because I've read all the graffiti. Let us make sure to search every nook and cranny. We'll find him. Yeah, let's go searching. Fine, but I'm only doing this to get it out of the way. It's gotta be the ones that I'm like, oh, someone's a poet, right? Hold on. Yeah, they are on the map. They are on the map. There's 1, 2, and 3 right here. It's good to go. I'm gonna go get those and give my nose a minute. You know, I just realized almost every single quest, not all of them, but almost every quest has nothing to do with fighting. It's such a weird break. Most games like JRPGs, it involves fighting something. I remember one time we had to go into that well to fight, but other than that, I don't remember any. Too faded to read, use third eye. You discovered a passage. Our moment of reckoning approaches. The saint has made her rounds, offering her words and ear to each and every soldier. The aide-de-camp's bitter truth that many will not return escapes beneath his breath. Hiccups. Still, to the throes of death, shall we fight at her side. Thus, I swear by my holy blade to stand, bulwark, and shield before my comrades, even if doing so should forfeit this body to rot in obscurity. Well, looks like this one was written right before their decisive battle. If I remember right, the Holy Swordsman was the first one to fall in battle. He must have written this not too long beforehand. It's easy to see how much he really valued his comrades. That aide-de-camp he mentioned is one of the more well-known heroes. I can't read. It's said he abandoned his wealth and noble name, all for the sake of supporting the saint. But just like all the other heroes, no one knows what happened to him in the end. How very intriguing. People say the Holy Sword returned to the gods, or whatever, after its wielder died. It's just an old wives' tale, but who knows? Maybe it's out there, lying around somewhere. Now you've got Adol even more excited, Kratos. We should find it. Yufa. He always knows an adventure when he hears one, huh? Sure. I was gonna say it could be like a story point for the sword, but probably not. Can we make it? Okay. It's like right over here. Oh yeah. Right on the other side. Really want to get into these stupid doors. They're the only thing preventing me from getting like 100%. Words are too faded. Use third eye. Amidst my comrades stands two perpetually at odds. The vanguard commander and our stripling chief of staff. One, a cullionly lout. The other, a currish cynic. Ne'er do hurled indignities end. Should in the tavern they happen upon one another. And yet none have I seen so met in measure of devotion as they. Oh, vexation, may the tides of drink wash it away after next battle's end. I was too busy like trying to just read it. I didn't comprehend anything. The hell's with this? I guess heroes have to let off some steam, too. If this passage is any indication, however, it would seem they were rather close. Yeah, to the point where they butted heads. Guess that's just the way guys bond. Pfft, don't make me laugh. Hey, don't lump every guy in with you. We're not all like that. A lot of us probably are, but stereotypical nonsense. This has to be way at this back wall. Oh, never mind, it's over here. Didn't I see this before? And I was... No, probably not. These are definitely not the ones I thought they were. Because we've seen, like, poetry at other graffiti spots. As I wavered to and fro, or the threshold betwixt life and death, I found myself spared from oblivion by the two fairest among maidens. One, a quartermaster tasked with conveying provisions to the liberation forces. The other, a chief nurse dubbed the Angel of Glia. A last beauteously on the battlefield. I'm still stuck on that word. As these flowers doth bloom, a knight such as I must lay duty to the sword above all. Ah, woe betide me. I'd scarcely intended to break their hearts, so, yet even still do they sigh, forlorn. Okay, Quartermaster and the Angel of Glia, so the Liberation Forces had other women besides the Saint. That said, how do I put this? This Holy Swordsman guy was a real skirt chaser, huh? It would seem so. I'd imagined him to have been more serious and individual. Well, heroes are people too, I guess. You've identified all the passages. Return to report them. Yeah, they're just people. That reminds me of the poem or story in Final Fantasy IX about
I'm at a loss.
choosing whether the ending of the story. Well, the story you're telling to Ramu. My deliverer's return. So, how did things go? Judging by the looks on your face. Ez, you tell her about him. Oh, so they really were there after all. And they weren't just about the Saint, but her aide-de-camp and companions too. I can almost feel their thoughts, wants, and fears striking my muse from a bygone age. I'm glad you seem so pleased about it, at least. Think it'll make an okay song? You might end up bursting some bubbles. The guy was so normal it almost hurt. Nay. That's just you starting to understand him better as a person. Material like this will resonate better with people, if anything. I've not to offer you but a million of my greatest thanks. Oh, and this too. Really nice. Glad we could help. Here's hoping we get to hear the finished product soon. Of course, it'll be my honor. I'll still be in town for a while longer, so until our paths intertwine again.
A most favorable outcome.
I doubt we'll hear it. Oh, there's the 100 Nox. I went and got like 80 ahead of the time because I know 4 quests is 120.
Ready to go out and play?
Which means I'll be able to get 200 easily. Most likely. Okay, where are we going next? Let's go to the... What the... Oh, okay. Let's go to the strongman one next. But first, I'm going to go hit that thing. Oh, Felix is here. Hey, Yufa. I see you brought your friends along, too. What are you doing here, Felix? I thought bullfighters had the day off. We did, but the promoter called me in to ask for my opinion on something. You are all Felix's friends as well, yes? Well, there certainly are some strong candidates among you. I assume you were here about the request I submitted at the Dandelion. Yeah, something about needing a participant for the strongman event. Dogi! Change it to a swordsman event, and maybe I'll put my hat in the ring. Well, I'm afraid today's tournament is a test of pure bare-handed combat. I mentioned this on the request, but one of our participants suddenly took ill. I was asking Felix whether he knew of anyone who might be able to fill in. Literally, Dogi. Sorry, but none of my bullfighter friends sounded too keen on that idea. Wonderful. Everyone looking forward to this event is in for a disappointment at this rate. I don't suppose you'd have any suitable replacements to suggest. Well, we do have our resident fistfighter here, right, Pussycat? We can't. That's like instant giveaway, Monstrum. No way, I wouldn't last a second against all those buff burly men. You probably would, but I kinda doubt they'd let you sign up as a Monstrum anyway. Perhaps there's another, more suitable candidate we know of. I have someone in mind. Oh, do you really? It wouldn't happen to be that friend of yours from last time, would it? Dogi, I want to see some Dogi punches. Let's call him right away. What's his nickname? Wall Crusher? Rock Crusher? Adol and the others went to call their perfect candidate right away. Following some explanation, he heartily agreed, and to the promoter's delight. After registering him in the nick of time, the strongman event was all set to begin. Why don't you just say Dogi? You're trying to make it a surprise. They're still not showing. You're not going to refer to him by name either until the last second. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the annual Balduqian Strongman event. Before you stand our fearless contenders, each claiming themselves the strongest of all. Who will fight, who will fall, who will be our last strongman standing? Pay close attention, folks. The fight you are about to see will go down in history. You're still not showing him? Begin. Did that say MC? MC Vins? The crowd is quite animated, enough to rival that of a bullfights. Yeah, I even see a few little ones here and there. I always considered entering the Colosseum, the scariest place ever when I was in their age. Group. I keep switching words. I don't blame you. This place used to only hold Roman-style tourneys back when it was built. Gladiatorial injury rates are no joke either. Some of them even lose their lives. But with all the other events they hold now, it's sort of lost a lot of that blood and guts feel. This is all because it's so goddamn hot. I keep switching my words around. Bullfights and sport hunts are my top picks. Nothing like a little man versus beast action. Pfft, maybe for you. I say bring back blood and guts. Just goes to show how near and dear this Colosseum's become to Balduq, doesn't it? Okay. Like we asked, who the hell invited you anyway? Oh, now, don't be like that. I'm just here to pay my respects. It's been quite some time since I've last come, after all. Oh, look, his first match is up. You waited so long to... Our next contestant, the brawny bouncer of the Dandelion. Dogi the Wall Crusher. I don't know, I was thinking Rock Crusher. This ain't exactly what I had in mind when I agreed to help out. But after all the work I've been doing behind the scenes, I'm ready to let loose some steam. Loose some steam. There's my Dogi Bear. Go get him, honey. You demand, Dogi. Who the heck taught you that one? Don't you worry, I ain't looking to let you guys down. Please let me fight as him. His opponent is none other than the winner of last year's tournament. Boulders cower at this stonemason's muscle. It's Derlith the Strongarm. I think we heard about him. You're in for a real rough lesson, if you think you can win with brawn alone. Yeah, come at me then. Begin. Come on, what's the matter? You're just gonna guard me to death? Yeah. What? What? Oops, sorry there, pal. Been a while since I went that hard. Wow, you took him out in one blow. So this is how strong Dogi really is. Not bad. Thinking I just might go in for a surprise attack one of these days. Try thinking again. Rah, Dogi Bear, a man after my own heart. Oh, Shantae. What's going on there? Dogi's knockout performance continued to carry him through the tournament with ease. Is Shantae in trouble? One by one, Balduq's strongmen were given a first-hand taste of his true power. Strong arm indeed. Too strong, even. This tournament's his for the taking. Piece of cake. Bring on the final round. I'll beat him down in one, just like the rest. Help, someone. But what's happening? Is he the final opponent? Hey, talk to me. What's going on? Jail. Lock. It broke. You gotta make a break for it or you end up monster chow. Monsters. Oh. Shit. Guess they must have busted out of the enclosures underground. This is one bona fide disaster here, and we've got front row seats. Seriously, Kratos? Let's go, everyone. Right. Oh, Felix. Felix knows. Yufa? Guys? They'll be fine. They're just helping the spectators evacuate. Let's do the same over this way. No time to waste, Felix, my dear. Got it. Sheesh, real dark horse contenders we got here. Dogi, are you alright? Perhaps you would like some assistance. We'll join in the fray. I've been letting you have all the fun down here long enough. Let's grandstand this baby. We've got ourselves a crowd to please. Now you're talking. Back us up, Dogi. Way ahead of you I mean Crimson King. Where is he? Dogi's not here. Are you serious? You could have had him fight alongside. Poor Dogi. East 10. Dogi better have... I'm getting rid of curse. Good. No. Confuse. Dogi better be a playable character again. I need him to be playable. This really sucks with these birds out. Okay, that's it. Let's try... Wait, did I ever buy that? I did buy that, right? That one... Skill? Sacramental? Did I? Oh, I did. I forgot to put it on, though. The track dropped items. I'll just walk a few feet. I wasted it, though, because I already used my skill.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, you're poisoned.
I can keep going.
Fighting efficiency
Okay.
has been enhanced.
There we go. Just get behind it. And... Wow, that was actually a significant amount of enemies. We finally thinned out their ranks. Indeed, only one foe remains. Here's the haymaker. Nice work, Crimson King. He didn't even put any effort into it. That's all it takes. Huh. Looks like we got ourselves a sizable crowd. Guess we better call it. You monstrums really came in clutch there. I don't believe it. Swooping in to save the day. It's the monstrums. I'm telling you, folks. Never been before has the Colosseum seen such a fierce battle. That's how I'm gonna say it. Woo, you're the coolest. Dogi. Monstrums rescued us again. We owe you guys big time. Brava. You were just sensational. Wow, listen to all those cheers. Feels kind of nice to be appreciated, doesn't it? You done soaking it in. Let's clear out already. We shall see you again soon. Sure thing. Later, guys. Afterward, the strongman event was left with no other option but to cancel the tournament. The unexpected incident culminated in a thrilling conclusion courtesy of the Monstrums, firing the crowd up more than it had ever been in years past. So, who opened the gate? Those guys were staring at Shantae for some reason, and suddenly the gate... Were they, like, trying to get back at Shantae for something? So, and he liked Dogi, so they didn't want whoever he wanted to win. Dogi was presented with a special award for his bravery and valor, instead of a trophy. As the tournament came to a smooth close, Adol and the others met up with the companions after regaining their bearings. I'm sure I need to know what was going on with Shantae before. Sounds like people used to be after him or something. Phew, thank goodness none of you ended up getting hurt. I can't believe how quickly you managed to get out of there, though. Also, we didn't evacuate any spectators, so... Right, well, you know. Fires are a given in our line of work. I made sure you've had our emergency plans down pat. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Another masterful act of beguilement from Shantae. You said it. I'll have to thank him later. That makes twice now that the Monstrums have saved us. And just when we thought things had finally settled after that uproar the other day, too. We'll keep things properly maintained here so nothing of the sort happens again. Just be more careful next time you're here. So, though this whole mess did end up get the crowd riled up in a way. Speaking of, good job in there, Doki. I had you pegged as just some meathead, but you really know your stuff in battle. What say you and I give it a go one of these days? That's gonna be a rain check from me. I'm no match for your Monstrum gifts. Still, it's been too long since the two of us got to kick some ass together, Adol. I'm glad it happened. Want to be a Monstrum? I should have said that. Gotta show them why they call me the Wall Crusher somehow. At any rate, the Strongman event was a rousing success thanks to all of you. Allow me to offer you a reward in exchange for your troubles. 3,500. Partners to the end, aren't they? Hey there, Shantae. Okay, so we're getting something here. Well, if it isn't... Eon? How you been, honey? Doing all right, but I didn't expect to see you here. Glad I did, though. You finally started coming to terms with things? Oh, pish posh. It's already been 5 years, you know. The little darlings over there are all the excitement my life could ask for these days. Besides, I can't stay a mopey Molly forever. You know he'd never let me live it down. You're probably right about that. But you know, Shantae, all of us still look up to you even now. Oh. You take care of yourself, okay? Feel free to stop by with your friends whenever you like. Sure thing, thanks, darling. Was he a gladiator? That'd be pretty interesting. Soon after, Dogi and Shantae made their way back to the bar. Dandelion was then up and open for business before long.
That actually went pretty well.
Sure, except for my whole talking part. My God, I can't do my line. I can't talk today whatsoever. All right, I can't read. Okay, we're gonna do the Adol one. Other Adol. And then we're gonna have to end it. So I'm not gonna be able to do the other one in this one. We're gonna have to push that other side quest into the next episode because it's behind the barrier. Like, I don't know. Plus these quests are getting longer and longer. You know, so it's kind of
cut it, do you?
Kind of hard to avoid. Oh yeah, this is where I got the glasses.
I see. Looking to cut it, do you?
34K for one of those things. They're so expensive. Let me guess. Another job at the prison. You really don't know when to quit, do you? Were we really that obvious? Last I remember, the crap we get up to is none of your concern. And it still isn't. State your business. You gave him the basic details. Sounds like a fool errand to me. Fool's errand. With all the heightened patrols lately. Still, if it works out, that's more intel than the prison for... Well, never mind that. Huh. Request accepted. But whether or not it pays off is up to our guys on the inside. Your fee this time is $1,500, and you'll need that cigar you want delivered too. Come find me once it's all set. Damn. Okay, thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Ever. Hold on. I never grabbed the cigar? I thought we were going to him to get the info on how to get the cigar into him, but then we had to go get the cigar separately. Are we not going into the prison this time? After?
Hello. Yes. Need anything?
Oh.
Yes. Need anything else?
Talk? Come on in. What can I do for you? Well, we were wondering something actually. Cigar. I think I know what you mean. Give me just a moment. Aha, here we are. Is this the kind you're looking for? You're in luck. We had just one left. Way in the back of our storage. Yep, this is the one. Wait, you're not just handing it over to us for free, are you? Actually, I am. It's leftover stock from when my granddad, God rest his soul, ran the shop. He usually only sold them to regulars he knew would appreciate a good puff. Huh. Well, thank you. Must be pretty old then. You sure it didn't get all dampened up over the time? Oh, you don't have to worry. He was very particular with the way he stored his cigars. Where did you store it? Because behind you is the amphitheater. Heck, it might actually taste better now that it's nice and aged. Go on, take it. I'm sure old Pod want this in the hands of a real cigar aficionado. Thank you very much. You procured the item as requested. Let us return to the black market dealer. What? Where were you storing this? In your warehouse right back here? Oh no, I almost got stuck. Okay. Oh, no. We're gotta go back here. I thought Parks said get ready. Get everyone ready to make a plan to infiltrate. But this guy didn't want to be... Break out of that cell so we can sally forth. After escaping, he took whatever tools from the warehouse he figured may come in handy. As the duo avoided the guards on patrol, Xavier guided him to the spot he had in mind. Nose. Come on, over hither. It's a bit narrow, sure, but behold, there's a ledge sitting right below us. According to the floor plan, there should be a passage down yonder that leads outside. Okay, let's use the rope from the warehouse. I was thinking just the same myself. Step 2, Rusty, before the guards catch wind of us. I feel like I've been talking nonstop for this whole episode. That should do it. Now, down we go. After securely setting the rope, Adol and Xavier made their descent. Okay.
That's a long ways down. Wait, there's a doorway right below us.
I just wanted to see if you could do that on normal Adol. Okay, 1 sec. I need to cool off. Okay, good to go. God, I cannot wait for winter. I really cannot. It's awful. Like, I started recording in winter, and it seemed totally fine, and then I get to summer and realize just how hot my room can be. Even with, like, air conditioning. Because you have to turn it off, otherwise it's going to come through the mic. So, I have no way to cool myself off while I'm recording. This appears to be some sort of hidden passage from ancient times. You can feel a faint breeze coming from farther inside. That just about proves it. This path connects to the outside, one way or another. But I can sense something dangerous in there. We best be careful going forward. Sure. Just like everywhere else in the prison.
Tread
All these
lightly.
crazy tunnels. Don't really need to worry. I'm not gonna kill anything.
A treasure chest!
Like I've mentioned before. Oh, yeah, it's a trap. Adol doesn't even have an experience bar.
You're stuck in here until we find a way to get rid of that thing.
Okay. Oh, it's facing that way. I thought it was side to side. We're gonna have to heal. I want to get you over here. Oh, man.
Hey now!
He can't charge attack. He doesn't have Valkyrie. Maybe right here? What? Oh, these ones are sideways. Okay.
Hoo-wee.
Okay, now just watch me die and I have to do this again. Get rid of you, might as well. This is gonna trap me in too, isn't it? Okay. Oh, we're fine. I do enjoy these areas though, or this little section where I'm like
A treasure chest!
under-leveled, you know.
Are
Oh,
you okay?
forced to play with bare minimums. I just wish there were like bosses and stuff. Make it interesting. Level 10 Adol, you have to perfect dodge or you're just dead kind of stuff. You had to do that in 8 a little bit. Oh. Oh, you're...
Are you okay?
I just wanted to test this. I'm gonna cross... Oh, no!
An opening!
Oh, hey.
Treasure
Flash
chest.
move. Okay. There is a switch over there. I'm scared it's gonna come up while I'm going. 3 hits is just death. Oh no.
Stay sharp. Are you okay?
Stay sharp, huh? You talking to me or those spikes?
Take a left.
That was something. Okay, I have to come here with Adol. Oh, god damn it, I stepped on another tile. It's so rough. Okay. I see something over there. I don't know if we'll be able to... Oh, we can go up here. And I can go through here. I want that chest, but I don't even know if that's for Adol. What is this gonna do? I'm a little afraid to press it. Oh, no. Did it do something? Oh.
A treasure chest.
It just fell. Okay. I don't know why it's so awkward trying to jump
A
sometimes.
treasure chest.
There we go. Like your character likes to have a little too much movement when it jumps left and right. It's just me. It's just me. I'm a weirdo. Complaining about my bad platforming skills. That's all it is. That could have pushed me off the edge.
A treasure chest.
We definitely need that. Oh. Is there a reason for this? Let's go over here.
Are you okay?
Keep going, keep going. Oh, it's right behind me. I don't know why I didn't jump that time. Don't time me. Oh, that's why I couldn't go by. Get out of here. I don't even want to kill you. I'm like stepping on every trap possible. Can't go that way. Right here is going to drop a boulder, I bet. What's it going to do? Oh, it makes you slide down and fall into the pit. I see.
Stay sharp.
They're all going to activate. Oh, God. No. Oh, and I fell right into the trap.
An opening.
No. Well, that worked out.
A treasure chest.
Wee.
I stared right at the damn thing and I...
Over here.
It's fine. Walked right on it. Downs, Rusty. Just look at this spectacular view. This must be the remains of a tunnel network dug around the ramparts. What hey, what ho? We finally managed to make our escape. Wait a tick. We can't even go anywhere from here. At this height, one wrong step would send us plummeting to a crumbly doom. No, escaping was never part of the plan. But we made it so close. You could have at least given me a word of woe or two. Lackaday, lackaday. Why do you give... What? I thought for sure this would be it. But no matter how you see it, no normal human could come or leave from here. Yeah, we'd better look for another spot. If anyone can make it, it's them. It's Crimson King. Huh. Do you know who's sneaking in? Oh, you're leaving him a rope? You and Xavier placed the marker as far down as you can reach. With all their experience, the infiltrators should have no trouble getting in. You could get out right now, then. If they have no trouble getting in from here, from the rope you placed, you could totally... Oh, well, it's fine. What ails you, Rusty? We gotta take to our heels before you get yourself caught. Those gates are normally locked. But given that the infiltrators will be taking this route... Adol made his way back to his cell in the North Wing. taking care to avoid detection. Upon parting ways with Xavier, he reported the job of his completion of his job to the guardsman. Not long after that, he placed something in the corner. There it is, that marker Maxim told us about. Can't believe I never noticed that was there. There was a way into the prison here all this time. That must be the route our guy on the inside secured for us. A perilous task, to be sure. One has to wonder what manner of individual could accomplish it. And he could have just climbed down the rope and walked where you guys came from. Poor other Adol. Well, no use mulling over it. Let's just deliver the cigar like we were asked. I'd like to know why this Margot lady called for us in particular, too. Adol's gift, the group managed to enter the passageway atop the cliff. As the levers were already activated, they were able to reach the outer wall of the prison's west wing without much difficulty. So
And we made it out in one piece.
Now we just have to find a way up this wall.
It is rather high. There must be some place we can climb up.
Oh, right here. Wow, where'd that rope go? Damn it, no guards standing watch. Talk about a letdown. Looks like Park's information was spot on. There shouldn't be anyone here right now. Let us make our infiltration into the north wing from there, surreptitiously, if possible. No.
Like a walk in the park.
So,
I think I'm getting a little too used to this.
this gate was locked. He, walked off to a side right here. Maybe it's story related. It's gonna say it's locked. Huh? Looks like it's locked. It's a little sturdy, but I bet I could still knock it flat. What do you think? That's okay. We just end up getting swarmed by guards. Maybe there's another way in. Why don't we try looking around? He stood right... Yeah, right here. A key. How very convenient that someone would leave it behind here. Nah, someone planted this on purpose. Plus, they knew we'd be coming this way. That's some guy on the inside they've got. You're getting a strange sense of deja vu over this. Is that so? Something wrong, Adol? Let's keep going. Agreed, we mustn't linger for too long. Let us proceed to the location of our client. Interesting. He's getting a sense of deja vu. I thought maybe they were different people and one of them was an imposter, but they... Wow. They both kind of act like Adol. How would that work? I mean, my first thought was Adol was literally just split into two. Not missing parts of either side of him. It's just became two Adols. But that, I still have no explanation as to why. Here we are. This must be where they keep all the high-profile inmates. It's just weird to me that I can't figure this out, but I immediately know who Yufa, Krisha, Doll wasn't anything. I didn't guess Hawk right, but that was surprising to me. But the other stuff has been kind of predictable, but this one I have no idea what it is. I do not sense any guards around. It is, however, unquestionably peculiar for them to be understaffed to such an extent. Not like there's all that many rooms for us to check. Let's make this quick. I can sense someone within this room. The door doesn't appear to be locked.
You may enter.
This is your prison cell? God, you guys are paying
Welcome,
for luxury.
Monstrums. Did you bring what I requested? Oh, yes. I almost forgot. I am Marco. As you can tell, I'm just a harmless old bat.
You've got some... Are those the facial muscle? She's got a really Muscular face? Or is that wrinkle? I can't. Oh, come on. You don't seriously expect us to fall for that, do you? There's not a Glean alive who doesn't know you. You're the head of the Resistance. There were posters of you plastered all over during that incident 3 years back. Is that right? I suppose that spares me the trouble, then. You introduce yourself before handing her the cigar. Here you go, just as requested. Wonderful, wonderful. Though I'll admit, the request was little more than a pretext. Still, I am an ardent connoisseur of cigars. Glean-made ones are particularly relaxing. Thing's huge. Naturally, there's a reason I've summoned you all here the way I did. Firstly, I wanted to see if the Monstrums lived up to all the tales I'd been hearing. I had a feeling this was just a test of some sort. So I'm guessing we've proven ourselves to you now. When was it? Half a year prior to when the Monstrums first took Balduq by storm. I never could have figured you out, no matter how much I had my subordinates pry. But now that you've made it into the depths of this prison, well, that's enough for me. I've only one singular thing to ask of you. Will you help me restore the Bells of Freedom? Oh. You wish to initiate us into the resistance movement. So this was what, a recruitment scheme? Just who does this old bag think we are? Your objective is to regain independence from the Roman Empire, I presume. Do you intend to have us glorified as heroes akin to Saint Rosvita, perhaps? Now, don't get the wrong picture here. I don't see violence as an end-all, be-all. In fact, I'd consider our newest governor, General, to be quite a forward thinker. Best case scenario, I'd prefer to resolve this with words instead of weaponry. But that does little to change the reality of all we've lost in the war. Friends, families, an entire generation of youths. Not to mention our new imposed personhood, annexed citizens made to obey Rome's will. What I wish to restore is to Gleans is their dignity, even if it costs me all that I have. All you have? That's right, Margot is a wealthy merchant, was one once, enough to rival us Pendletons even. She poured her finances into keeping Balduq on its feet during the siege. You just gave yourself away. For ex-soldiers with nowhere to go after the war, the Resistance became a place to belong. After her arrest, her company was put under surveillance, effectively dissolving the group. But even now, it operates behind the scenes. You never give up on the cause. You've never. I don't disagree with what you did, but I can't say I agree with it either. Maybe it's not my place as a monstrum to say, but to me, what matters is the people, the peace, and the peaceful lives they desire. If anything, all that discord you sowed just made things worse for Glia in the long run. But even then, even knowing that, you still plan on keeping this up? You two are Glean, I take it. I'm surprised to hear my repute is even worse than I imagined. And yet I cannot back down. Even if they locked me away, even if the cause I've built is fading away as I speak, it's up to she who started things to bear the cross, as well as make certain the next generation doesn't stray down the wrong path. Huh? The wrong path? What say you, Crimson King? Are you willing to help an old biddy out? There's been a lot of talking going on. I've just kind of been reading it without thought. I'd like to help, but not with a revolt. How do you mean? You can't be serious. She'd be a valuable asset. Well, I guess she does have a certain amount of influence. Oh boy, this conversation's all about to get all kinds of crazy. Nevertheless, this is a decision he has come to upon hearing her words. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I can't really say for sure how much we can trust her. But we do trust your judgment, Crimson King, just like Park said at the bar. That's right, if you're okay with it, so are we. You tell her of the Lemures appearing in the city and your role as Monstrums in disposing of them, as well as the existence of the unfolding conspiracy that not even you are fully understand. Now just hold on a minute. Lemures, the Grimwald. Good grief. Liable to drive an old crone batty with all this fairy tale talk. Nevertheless, that second part about the conspiracy does bring something to mind. I don't suppose a certain master is at the heart of all of it, perchance. You mean... you know something, don't you? I've heard a thing or two, yes. It's true that the Knights are plotting something. But this is quite a surprise. You're onto something, Crimson King. Between your operations and my intel, we may just get to the bottom of this. Bottom of it all. Both what's going on in Balduq now and where the Bells of Freedom go from here. Very well, Monstrums. I will take you up on your offer. But on 2 conditions. Break me out of the jail and fill me in on all that you know. Do so, and I, Margot Reyes, will pledge to you my fullest support. Reyes. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've heard that name. My intel, my contacts, all of it will be yours as cohorts of equal standing. Just don't expect me to perform at the level I was back in the golden days. Happy to have you aboard. Happy to come aboard. It would seem we have become a party to a rather unexpected alliance. I'm sure we'll be able to count on her as long as she's on our side. How long are we going to discuss this? Yeesh. I never thought we'd be getting help from the Resistance of all things. So you're really leaving, huh? A guard. They're onto us. Now, don't fret. He's one of us. Is that Greg? I trust you've cleared the area as I requested. Oh, Damien. I pulled whatever strings I could, but not every guard has his price, as it turns out. You take care of making your way out, okay? I will. You do the same, Damien. This will be the last time of your time I take. Spend it in peace with family if you like. Margot. Thank you. If it weren't for you, my wife and I wouldn't be here. We'll never forget what you've done for us, I swear it. Well, we don't have all day, you know. Lead the way, Monstrums. Okay. So the only thing that bothered me during that whole segment, which was probably a majority of this, if I scrolled all the way up, it just kept going on. Like, it kept going on about them being like, I don't know, should we? I think, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, should we? Are you sure? Adol, do you think we should? I'm just like, can we move on? Adol and his comrades, proceeded to escort Margot out of the prison. The group then made their way back to the Dandelion without incident.
Pretty good job we did there.
Hold on, there's no extra cutscene there? She's just here? I thought Parks would want to say something. Let's see. I've managed to explain everything to Margot on my end. She was quick to understand, so this should be a fruitful collaboration. I can see operating as a select few has left you a touch short-handed. I'll provide details on the garrison's patrols, as well as any underworld intel we glean. I can also offer manpower if you need a diversion. All you have to do is ask. That's certainly reassuring to hear. If I may ask though, how fares the situation with the Resistance at present? Oh, I'd have to charge you extra for that, unless you're up for a little secret fling. You should back. What is up with these old geezers? They're getting along like peas in a pod. A secret fling. Oh god, I'm out. Well, actually, I have to talk to you, don't I? So his name is Parks, is it? What an intriguing man. And that girl, Iris, surely there must be a story with that one. This hideout certainly has my interest, on a personal level. I'll be sure to enjoy my stay. You do that, and since I was gonna do the 4th quest, we're out of time 20 minutes ago. My god, that took a while. But it had to be done. It had to be done. I think I've turned, yeah, everything in. Everything I need to turn in usually shows up at the bottom. Anamona had a new outfit. I do want to at least look at it. Oh, you are very blue. Huh. That one's not too bad. I don't put those on though. We stay looking normal. Although I think my favorite is still probably Pretty Pink or that one. That one's good. I hope we can get more than one. Not that I use them. I only use them in my free time after I beat a game and I'm like grinding achievements. Well, I'm very dehydrated, I'm very out of breath, and etc. So, that's going to have to be the end of this one. In the next one, we are going to move into the new area. I'll just get this quest out of the way. And we only have 2 areas to check. Noble District and the Cemetery. We can continue a story, and we should have 100% of the prison city finished. Assuming I can... Renegade has, like, a gift to make you invisible or something to get past those guards. I mean, they talk about ghosts, so he's probably has invisibility. If not, he can make himself tiny. Like, just, I don't know why, but like right here, there's an entrance here. And it makes no sense. I've looked at it and it's like a tiny little pipe. It's not big enough for anyone to go through unless they crawl, and since in this game we can't seem to crawl, I'm assuming either that's a way out when we come back from the prison, or we're going to be able to turn tiny, and that's how we get past like all the chest people. Because there's like 5 of these, and we have to sneak past the guards somehow. But once we have all that, we'll have 100% of the city done, and that's going to be very nice. I can just focus after that. So... thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.